Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest, where we bring you the juiciest gossip and wildest storylines from your favorite shows. Today, we've got a particularly thrilling tale for you, one that will leave you on the edge of your seat. That's right, it's time to talk about Johnny, his upcoming catastrophic mistake, and the heartbreaking misunderstandings that are about to tear his world apart. If you thought things were dramatic before, get ready, because this story takes twists and turns that no one sees coming. For weeks now, tension has been building between Johnny and his wife, Chanel DiMera. The cracks in their relationship have been subtle at first, but they're about to explode into something much bigger, driven by a toxic cocktail of misunderstanding, jealousy, and betrayal. It all starts with one simple yet disastrous belief: Johnny is convinced that Chanel has been unfaithful to him with Alex. Yes, that's right, the same Alex who's always been a little too close for comfort in Johnny's eyes. From Johnny's perspective, the evidence seems clear. He's seen moments between Chanel and Alex that, to him, look suspicious. Their conversations, the way they interact, it all seems to confirm his worst fears. And it doesn't help that he's been seeing Alex around Chanel a lot more lately. Every glance, every laugh they share starts to feel like a betrayal in Johnny's heart. But here's the kicker: Johnny is completely wrong. The truth is, Chanel has done nothing wrong. She's been loyal to Johnny from the start, and any suspicion that she's been with Alex is simply a result of Johnny's own insecurities. The woman who spent the night with Alex wasn't Chanel at all, it was Stephanie. Yet, Johnny doesn't know this. His mind is clouded by doubt, and instead of talking to Chanel directly, he lets his fears fester. He convinces himself that Chanel has betrayed him, and the pain of that imagined betrayal is pushing him towards a reckless decision. You see, in his mind, Johnny is the one who's been wronged. And rather than confronting Chanel or giving her the benefit of the doubt, he chooses to wallow in his heartbreak. He feels vulnerable, lost, and deeply hurt. So, in a moment of weakness, he does something that will change everything. One night, after drowning his sorrows at a bar, Johnny crosses paths with Joy. Now, Joy isn't just any random woman, she's someone Johnny has always had a complicated dynamic with. There's always been a spark between them, a chemistry that they both have tried to ignore. But tonight, in his emotionally vulnerable state, that spark ignites. Johnny and Joy end up spending the night together. It's a moment of passion, driven by Johnny's need to escape the pain he feels from Chanel's supposed betrayal. But here's where things get even more twisted. In the haze of their night together, Johnny accidentally leaves his wedding ring on Joy's finger. It's an act so symbolic, it feels almost like fate is toying with him. A ring meant for Chanel now sits on another woman's hand, a physical representation of the damage Johnny has just done to his marriage. But while Johnny is caught in this web of deceit and guilt, Chanel is completely oblivious to what's happening. She's at home, busy planning Johnny's upcoming birthday party with none other than Alex. Yes, the very same Alex that Johnny believes she's been cheating with. Can you imagine the irony? Chanel is putting her heart and soul into making Johnny's birthday special, working side by side with the man who, in Johnny's mind, has come between them. And all the while, she has no idea that her husband has just spent the night with another woman. As Johnny wakes up the next morning, the weight of what he's done hits him like a ton of bricks. The guilt is overwhelming, but so is the anger that still lingers from his false belief that Chanel has betrayed him. Rather than coming clean about his night with Joy, Johnny does what many do when they're drowning in guilt: he lashes out. He decides he can't hold back any longer and confronts Chanel. In a heated moment, he blurts out the accusation that's been eating at him for weeks: he saw her with Alex. He tells her he knows about her betrayal, about her night with Alex. Chanel is stunned. She has no idea what Johnny is talking about. In her mind, nothing could be further from the truth. She's been nothing but faithful to Johnny, and this accusation comes out of nowhere. The confusion and hurt in her eyes only deepens Johnny's internal conflict. He wants to believe her, but his mind is still clouded by what he thinks he saw. But then, in a moment of clarity, Johnny begins to realize the truth. His accusation starts to crumble when he remembers certain details that don't quite add up. Slowly, the pieces fall into place, and he understands that he was wrong all along. Chanel wasn't the one with Alex, it was Stephanie. He had let his jealousy and insecurity blind him to the truth, and now he's made a colossal mistake. But the realization of his error comes too late. He's already accused Chanel of something she didn't do, and worse still, he's betrayed her by spending the night with Joy. Now, Johnny finds himself in an impossible situation. On one hand, he owes Chanel an apology, a huge apology, for doubting her and accusing her of infidelity. But on the other hand, he has to deal with the crushing guilt of his own betrayal. How can he ask Chanel for forgiveness when he's the one who has truly wronged her? He and Joy might have agreed to keep their night together a secret, but secrets like this don't stay hidden for long. Especially not in Salem, where the truth has a way of surfacing when you least expect it. Johnny knows that if Chanel ever finds out about his affair with Joy, their marriage could be over. And even if he manages to keep it a secret, the weight of that guilt will hang over him, poisoning his relationship with Chanel from the inside out. He's caught in a vicious cycle of lies and deceit, one that threatens to destroy everything he holds dear. This is Johnny's terrible mistake, the one that could cost him his marriage, his happiness, and possibly even his future. He's standing on the edge of a cliff, and with every lie he tells, every truth he hides, he's inching closer to the point of no return. So, what's going to happen next? Will Johnny come clean about his night with Joy? Will Chanel ever find out the truth about his betrayal? And if she does, will she be able to forgive him? Or is this the mistake that will end everything for Johnny and Chanel? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.